What's going on, Park Hoppin? Tugs here, and Universal Orlando has released their early park admission attraction list for the upcoming month. So it's March, so new list has come out, and it's really exciting because one ride that's been on there that people have been complaining about not being on there has been added. So we're just going to go through this really quick, just an update for you guys. And as a reminder, too, if you're a Premier or Preferred Annual Pass holder, or if you're a resort guest at any one of the Universal hotels, you have early park admission, which gets you into the park an hour early before park opening. So if the park opens at 8, you can get it at 7. If it opens at 9, you get it at 8. For Universal and Islands of Adventure, if you're going to Volcano Bay, you get in 30 minutes early. So you just flash your annual pass and your hotel stay and all that, and they'll let you in. It's really a good benefit. I like it a lot because the crowds are low, and it's just great. So one major benefit of the Wizarding World of Harry Potter had been removed earlier this year. Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure, the attraction typically with the longest wait in either park, was not available during early park admission over the course of the last month and a half. So they took it off, which is just really, like, why? Anyway. But they released their attractions list for early park admission from early March all the way through mid-April, and they added Hagrid's back on. So it's a good news for everybody because those lines were getting out of control. So we have a quick list here. March 2nd through April 17th, your available attractions for early park admission are going to be Hagrid's Magical Creatures, Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey, Flight of the Hippogriff, Velocicoaster, and Ollivanders. That's all at Islands of Adventure. Over on the Universal Studios side, starting March 12th, between March 12th and March 19th, you'll have Harry Potter and the Escape from Gringotts and Despicable Me, Minion Mayhem. April 11th through 17th, you'll have Escape from Gringotts and Despicable Me, Minion Mayhem. So those are the two. There's only those two rides over on Universal Studios Florida. They don't start until March 12th, and that's the Escape from Gringotts and Despicable Me, and it'll take a break for spring break, basically. So March 12th through the 19th, Escape from Gringotts and Despicable Me, and then they take a break for spring break, and they come back April 11th through 17th with those two same rides for early park admission. Now on the Island of Adventure side, those 5 rides I read, Hagrid's, the Forbidden Journey ride, Flight of the Hippogriff, Velocicoaster, and Ollivanders, are going to be available for early park admission March 2nd all the way through April 17th. So they're running straight through, which is nice. I would guess that they do that on one park or the other just to kind of control the crowds too, which will be awesome. Now, if you're headed to Volcano Bay, 30 minutes prior to park opening is when you are allowed in. Instead of the hour, it's the 30 minutes. Starting January 1st, so back a couple months, and all the way through April 17th, your available attractions that early in the morning are going to be the 2 drop slides, Hanu of the Hanu Ika Moana, and just the plunge pool, the wave pool, the aqua coaster. Those are all open for the 30 minutes park admission. It says here, please keep in mind that Hagrid's Magical Creatures does not have a Universal Express line, and several guests have complained on social media about having to wait in a massive line because the attraction was not open for early park admission. As you can see from the list above, Universal's Islands of Adventure will be open for early park admission every morning through April 17th. Universal Studios Florida, on the other hand, will not be available for early park admission except through March 12th through 19th and April 11th through 17th. The schedule has not been released for any future dates at this time. So, it's really exciting. Now we just need to get Hagrid's on the Express list. But this is great. I'm glad that they're putting Hagrid's back because that will help. It doesn't help much, but it helps enough, guide those crowds, because there are people that get to the park super early in the morning. They love that early park admission, and they can get in their lines and get their rides over with, the big ones, and they can go and do other things. So that'll help the crowds. Thank goodness. Thank you, Universal, for listening. Now, if we can only get an express line for Hagrid's, that would be great. But that's it. Just a quick update for you guys for those benefits. And yeah, we'll catch you next time. Bye.